Good afternoon, gardening friends. Today I'm showing you my new additions, which are not really new. They are plants that I have repotted into bigger containers, bigger bags, grow bags. Yes, this here is my one of my soursop trees. I have planted some yams, some red yams in here in bags. I also have a grapefruit tree. This is a grapefruit tree right here. Grapefruit tree and a pear tree. These are all what I have repotted. Put them in bigger pots so that they could grow nicely. I have a small. I have it a long time, but it's still small. It was in a small bag. It's very small. Sweet. Well, some people call it sweet, but we know it in my country as sugar apple. But these caterpillars just seem to want to devour my sugar apple tree. Here is my yam. I'll go on the other side to show you the yam. These are the other two yams that I planted a few weeks ago. They're growing nicely, very much. They're growing nicely. And this is the other one right here. I put these in bags. Here are my apple trees that I showed you that I earlier. I have a companion plant in this one. I earlier them, and now I have repotted them into bigger bags. Today I just clip the head so that I could send more branches. In this apple tree, I have a small pineapple tree going. I have mulched them and they're coming on fine. If you look at the bag, they have this very huge, maybe 10-hand banana just coming out from that tree there. She's looking lovely, looking forward to eating some bananas. Now here is my original apple tree. I have a grapefruit tree blocking it, and I have some tanya growing right in here. These grew from the skin of the tanya. I also have a companion cucumber tree, but they're not doing well because we have had a lot of rain recently. And this is growing on my apple tree. I have a few cucumbers in there. There's a lot of cucumbers right in here. Here's one right here, one here, and some smaller ones coming out. I don't know if you can see it. I've used this method with the stick. I saw this YouTuber doing it, and to spread out the leaves, the branches, because for some reason they tend to just fly up. I don't know if it's because I am trimming them at the wrong time or what, but it's just growing rapidly. Yes. I've also changed the pot. I had a plastic flower pot for this. I've changed it into a bigger bag where it can have more space that the roots could grow. This here is a grapefruit tree that I had in a small bag. In a smaller bag. I put it in this small container. Now here is my pear tree that I grew through air layering. I've also put it into a bigger pot also. Yes, this is we have a lot of rain and the plants love that. This is one of my pomegranate trees. They are in the soil in a small pot, so I have to transplant it into a bigger pot. This here is a guinea tree. This is a guinea tree I have. I've never showed you this one, but I have this guinea tree for a while, a few years now. I have to repot some of it into a bigger pot also. I'm moving to my kiwi plant right here. I also had a companion plant. These cucumbers, I don't think they're not growing nicely. They don't like the wetness, I think. Too much water coming down. coming up there. I'm also growing another pear, not pear, pawpaw trees in a small container. It's in a small container right here. It grew from seed, so I'm looking forward to see what will happen with it. Here in here, well, it grew in a container where I'm trying to grow. I'm not sure what is happening with it. I'm trying to grow a peach branch to see if I can make another plant. I don't know if you can see it. Yes, I'm trying to grow a peach branch to see if I can have another, because I only have one plant from the peach tree. This is my second. In this I have a lot of companion plants. I have a peppermint. I think this is spearmint. This is a dill tree I have in a small container. This is my other kiwi plant. This is my other kiwi plant. I know they take a while, maybe 5 to 7 years to bear, so I'm waiting. It's about 4 years I have it, I think. 4 years. Here, I have another pear tree. Like I told you before, I have lots of pear trees here, waiting to see them bear, because I love my pear. And in here I have another companion plant that's in my pawpaw tree. It's in my pawpaw tree. And they were doing so nicely. I think since the rain, they have been doing a bit poorly. I don't know if they get too much water, if they're waterlogged or something. Yes, right here is a cucumber growing on it. I have eaten a big one yesterday on that same plant. Yes, I'm moving to my dashing. Dashing is coming on fine. Well, the dashing loves the water. It loves the rain. It loves the rain very, 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 very much. So we don't mind the water. Now I'm coming up here to my original American pear tree. Yes, this is it right here. It's doing well. I trimmed some of it. It's doing very, very well. And if you see in the background, this is one of the plums that we grow in the Caribbean. This plum tree have been here for a long, long time. This is my aunt's land, and these have been here for a long time. If you look at it, you can see how huge. Now it's coming over. It has grown, opening up so wide that it's coming over my garden and shading it. And I think next time I'll have to trim that branch when the fruits are all done. I'll have to trim this branch so that it will get my garden can get some sunshine. This morning I also trimmed my jujube tree. My jujube tree just keeps on climbing and growing tall. So I trimmed that branch that was going too high. It has flowered several times, but it has not yet kept any fruits at all. It has not yet kept any fruits at all. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it bearing soon, both it and the pomegranate trees. So you see, my garden has gotten bigger. Some of these other plants I already have, or most of them I already had. It's just that I have added this addition. I have widened my garden a bit. I've also planted, the day before yesterday, I planted some sweet potatoes in these 2 bags. So you can see, you too can grow your garden, and as time goes by, you can extend it. You can extend it until you have a very big garden if you have space. But if you don't, you can still be eating a lot of food from your own garden, from your own backyard, without having to go to the supermarket. Without having to go to the supermarket or from buying from anybody. You can have your own fruits. Thanks for watching.